with the shine that exists inside of your soul, that is then magnified more in your inner determination and awareness of how you are heightening your conscious creations is seeing more and more success. This is all from your natural intelligence to choose to exist in more peacefulness, to choose to exist in the harmonization of your multidimensionality into higher realms of light. The connection that you are seeing in the divinity of your own warm embraces, then the path of seeing how you are climbing into cosmic heavens, in divine intentions to feel more inside. With the strength inside of you, then you are naturally existing into the roles of pure majesty, in which who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light exist in now. As you notice those individuals who feel they are going to try and ask you a lot of ego-centered questions, without doing the inner work to remain in an awakened presence, are simply not able to see the divinity inside of you. It is not important to focus your time on such individuals who are unwilling to ascend into their own divine nature, in a conscious vibration of intentions to then bring only a conscious awareness of Source. This is about a serious focus to bring more of the new earth in, as if this was about games and jokes, then you would have none of these transmissions from who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians. In the responsibility that is placed on a divine consistency in more realms of delight, then this is a conscious presence that is then entered deeper into, then to transfer more information into paths of more greatness. As you notice, there are no blocks here in these transmissions from continuing to be of assistance for your ascension process, as there is only a realization of the greatness that is inside of you. This is only going to connect with those of you that are the 144,000 light beings that are here to bring more of the new earth in the smooth shifting and evolving more into interdimensionality. From the light source that you are vibrating with, then this is a removal of all of the doubt for ascension, as if there was any doubt in these transmissions, then there would be no such transmissions. Now you are able to see how important your intuition is now in this unfolding, along with much of your abilities that you gained from lives outside of Earth. The lower ego self is going to keep asking if you remember any of these lifetimes, as that is not how this works, as to feel that your lives are in the lower ego memories and error in consciousness. Often you notice those individuals who are trying to analyze ascension are blocking themselves from the smooth transition into a pure connection in your own evolution, into paths of more purity. Those that are not pure are those who are still suffering, and as you notice are going to try and place their suffering on you in the forms of judgments, fear thought patterns, and disharmonious intentions. With those of you that are willing to be more harmonious are able to exist in the space of pure presence, that are then able to see clearly how ascension works, all in your inwards ability to connecting more into the frequency of light. As you are ingesting more of the light that you are, then you are able to notice that this comes with an inner freedom inside of yourself, in which you are completely aware of your divine heritage. The lower ego self is going to ask, how do I remember who I am? I think I can find out somehow, can I not? It is important to see how the lower ego self works, as through trying to convince those in the lower vibration that they are the mind, that they are the voice of judgment. That is how you see various amounts of humans that are still in the level of suffering, who are not taking this life seriously, but feel life is only about fun and games, and often cause a lot of drama in the process. The insanity ends with this reality happening now, in the existence of a 5D Earth that is happening now, in which in order to exist in the fulfillment of your internal energy changes, then you are feeling more unity. As you are willing to exist in a complete upgrade in your DNA more, then you are then able to notice the reality change inside of you to no longer exist in the fearfulness of the lower ego self. The lower ego self exists in comparing one to another, exists in jealousy, exists in violence, exists in non-stop judgments, as this is how you know the dysfunction of the lower ego state. With the removal of the need to yell non-stop, then this comes with an existence in which there is a natural calmness that is then embraced more within, that then allows for a courageous level of presence. There are those that are still seeing the divided natures of the lower ego self in this planet that have aims at trying to stop your ascension process, as it is important to notice this. As you are then aware of this, then you are willing to continue to rise beyond all of the outer trauma that exists in your reality, to then see that you are safe in unity. This unification is all in your inception of more of a courageous reality that is then felt in the acceptance of how you are strong from your inner alignment with your higher self. In the multidimensionality of your true self, then you are willing to accept that you are open to the path of purity to exist in a harmonious vibration, which is then the divinity of your conscious awareness. It is important to notice that as you are feeling the purity of your inner ability to shine more, then you are able to see clear paths in the greatness of your life that is then finalized with your awakening more into peacefulness. The more you are awakened, the more you are of service on this world, as you notice the consistent level of focus that is being presented here from who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light. From the ability to see the end of fear patterns is to see that you are willing to accept only the best of your ability to exist into our cosmic heavenly realms as one galactic fleet. It takes a serious dedication to be able to display this much information on a consistent basis, in which the key to this is to simply keep creating, to keep detaching from the lower ego self. As you notice ascension is now, then you are then willing to have a conscious shifting more with your higher dimensionality, into paths in which you are able to accept only the best of your light inside. The lower ego self is going to say, how do I know that I am accepting the best? That is how you know that the lower ego self is trying to work to analyze the higher dimensions, in which releasing that process is the key to evolving more into unity consciousness. We stand in pure abundance, we are the angelic realms, we are the Galactic Federation of Light.